Representative Wand.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, today I rise in my second remonstrance because, quite frankly, there was no place else to go. In my fair town, Troutdale, the elementary school recently wanted to start a recycling program. They did exactly what we expected they would do. They went to Metro and they asked for help, and Metro turned them down cold. And the reason why Metro turned them down cold is part and parcel of the reason why I have such misgivings about Metro, and I'd like to explain. When I started on the Troutdale City Council, Metro came calling with a form ordinance called the Business Recycling Ordinance. It required our businesses, no matter the size, to prove that they were recycling. And if they refused, they would be subject to penalties. So in my naivete in this work session, I asked the Metro representative, well, what recycling rate are you trying to achieve in the Metro area? And he gamely said 64%, and I said, that's great. That's a great goal, and I support it. So what is the recycling rate for the businesses here in Troutdale? And the answer was 85%. And again, it just seemed to me that in a small town where we have already adopted the ethos of recycling all on our own, with no penalties, with no ordinances, it is something we do as a part of our community. Why on earth would we adopt an unnecessary ordinance when my city is not the problem in the metro area? The response was swift and certain. We did not take up that ordinance, and we did not pass it. Metro immediately cut $4,500 a year that it had been sending to the city of Troutdale to assist us with an employee who helped our businesses that were wanting to recycle. I expected that would be the end of the matter and that $4,500 would be a small price to pay, but worth it for an ordinance that was so egregiously unnecessary. It wasn't very long after I got sworn in to this fine body that Metro came calling again with a new Troutdale City Council, with a couple of new members. Not to be outdone, they asked the Department of Environmental Quality to send a letter to the City Council threatening them as well, saying that they were out of compliance, which I responded to. And then we had the incident with Troutdale Elementary. And I ask you, colleagues, at what point is enough enough? When is the object of our laws more important than the power of one regional body? My city recycles. We do it voluntarily, and that ought to be good enough. Thank you.